for recommendations, man, I got so many. But my personal favorite shows that I really enjoy watching week in and week out are called isekais. It's just it's a genre, and it translates roughly into displaced person, where you got this guy, and normally it's just your average Joe or your I'm not that good a guy or whatever, right? And he's taken from his normal lifestyle or his overworked lifestyle or his underwhelming lifestyle, and he's put into this, Pop-Tart. And he's put into this other world or other dimension or whatever, and now he's basically almost like living the video game life. I love those. It's just it takes me back to my childhood of playing RPGs, right? I love playing Dragon Warrior, Legend of Zelda, Final Fantasies. Like, those were my most loved games as a child, honestly. I still have them all today. Like, I have Super Nintendo, Final Fantasy 2 and 3, which is the original Final Fantasy 5 and 6. I have all these. I have the original Final Fantasy #1 for regular PlayStation. I love it. Like, at any given time, I even have it on my phone because they released a PST for it through Apple. Dude, I could sit there and play it for hours on end. I love those games. Shield Hero and Overlord. Fuck yes, Shutter Duck. I knew you'd get it, brother. That's two of my favorites right there. Hands fucking down. Overlord.
You got the over enunciation. Must be good stuff.
Overlord is a fucking amazing. Basic premise. RPG game. RPG, right? Deep, but it's a deep dive MMORPG. Everybody knows MMORPG. If you don't know, I'll say it anyways. Massively multiplayer online role-playing game, MMORPG. Now, the deep dive means you actually go in a virtual reality style setting. That's why it's called a deep dive MMORPG. Then, but it's like he plays the game until the game ends. Like, the server's going to shut off. Countdown clock goes, it hits 0, and then all of a sudden goes dark, comes light, and now it's counting up. He was the guild master of one of the most powerful guilds on all the servers. And now he is back to... Oh, dude, it's already out. It's already out. Pop-Tart Timmy, it's already out. But, so he's brought back to life, and he's level 100 with nothing but godly gear from the most craziest freaking things that you can imagine, right? And
is this Overlord?
Yes.
Okay.
So amazing. There's 3 seasons out right now. The 4th season's out airing right now. It comes out on Fridays. There are 4 episodes in. 5th episode's coming out soon. It's available on Crunchyroll and Funimation. If anybody wants to check it out, you should absolutely do it.
So speaking of MMOs,
yes.
What was the anime you told me to watch that had an MMO vibe?
Yes.
But it was the characters were going through a castle on different levels. What was that one? Do you remember?
So
Sword Art Online.
I had to bring up my Crunchyroll watch list because I watch 20 to 30 animes. But the one that Jellyfingers is actually talking about, and it is outstanding, and it won so many awards. It's called Tower of God.
Tower of God.
Oh, yeah, that bag. That was dope. Sorry.
Sal,
Really good.
Sword Art Online. Amazing.
Sword Art's my favorite.
So Sword Art Online took a huge hit in the public eyes during season 3 because of a terrible, terrible rape scene.
Yep.
Right?
But it's part of it, man.
I understand. Dude.
Yeah.
One of my other major recommendations is called Goblin Slayer. Fucking 15 minutes of episode 1 is a
you can't watch that one.
dark rape scene.
Yep. Can't watch that one. Trigger warnings.
Yeah, but dude, it is so good. I
It is
understand
good.
what you're saying, though. Trust me. But isekai is my genre now that I truly love.
Have you spoken to the genres yet?
So
I know
the
you
major,
mentioned hentai, which is
so the major
garbage.
genres, and you can break them up in any like language you want, right? But of course, there's action, adventure, comedy, drama, fantasy. There's musical. There's romance. There's
But
sci-fi.
for instance, on Crunchyroll,
Yes, sir.
they have the Japanese terms for certain genres. Could you explain those?
So you have seinen, shouju, and shonen are three of the major ones, right? So shonen actually refers to shonen, the
Warriors.
actual magazine, right?
Oh, really?
Yes, sir. So like, my
Okay.
Shonen Jump second.
Yeah.
So all of the shonen ones are actually animes that were based off of shonen mangas.
I see. Now I assumed shonen was based on like shonen warriors.
Right?
I thought it was ninjas.
Okay.
So, and then you have shouju and seinen, right? And all those are just basic premises of seinen being male-dominated characters, shouju being female-dominant characters.
Okay.
Right? If you want some woman power, right?
Okay.
Go watch some shouju. Now, and there's tons and tons of other categories out there. Like I want to say there's probably close to 100 categories of anime and manga. To be completely honest, right?
It's overwhelming.
Yeah.
That's why I was looking forward to this so much, because it is so overwhelming.
And like there are some really good. So, all honesty, there's a really good one that has an amazing storyline that's got a little bit of booby here and there. Maybe a little innuendo, but it's not like straight up hentai. It's called No Bra. Nobra. And it's really good.
Oh no. Okay. I was it sounds like Skinamax.
Yeah, it's about a character that's brought forward that he believes is a girl. Right. And she has to she's basically like an exchange student kind of thing. And she moves into his house. His parents take her in. And he's like, for sure, this has got to be a girl. This has got to be a girl.
Oh my God. I saw that.
And how good was it?
Freaking amazing, dude. It was so unexpectedly good. Like there's a lot of different
amazing ones.
It's pretty deep, man.
And what's great about anime and manga, for the most part, 13, 26 episodes, and usually the show's over.
Yeah,
right?
they
actually beginning to end, 13 chapters to 26 chapters, usually 1 to 2 years. It's not like they're all like One Piece, where I literally just read. Hold on. I'm gonna give you the exact number.
One Piece needs to stop. Oh my God.
No, dude, it's so good right now. It's amazing.
One Piece.
Right funny. I've only seen 4 series.
One Piece literally just hit
30 years.
Just hit
1,000.
Release of 1,054.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, let's look at this right here. Could you bring me up big just for a split second?
Yeah, 1 second.
Oh, this is interesting.
Not so.
Well,
not me.
Good, though.
No one cares about me.
Okay, so Detective Comics, right? This is
Batman.
issue. This is issue 1062.
Yep.
Detective Comics has been going since what, 1941?
Mm-hmm.
And we're at 1,062.
Yep.
One Piece just turned 35 years old, or 33 years old, and they're at 1,054. So in a third of the time, they're literally 8 chapters behind them.
And it's not like they skimp on their detail and their content, because they put a lot into their episodes and into their chapters.
Oh,
they're like whole stories. Yeah.
So I'm gonna share this one, and we shouldn't get flagged for anything.
Famous last words.
Oh no, they don't scan the chapter links. So you can drop your like One Piece website.
Well, I'm just gonna show a couple pages just to share the
share screen.
Yeah. So
hold on.
I want you guys to see the detail and the art.
I'm gonna kick Jelly and I to the background really fast, so we can have Soul drawing and your screen as the two big side by sides.
Perfect.
Accidentally kicked you out too. Whoops.
That's all right.
Not my...
It gives me a second to click the right chapter.
Get off the hentai.
All right, here we go. So this is One Piece. This is the front cover of Weekly Jump for June of 2022. So this is One Piece episode 1054. 1054. Here's the 4 main dominators of the entire One Piece world. You have from right to left, you have Monkey D. Luffy.
Oh yeah.
You have something I can't remember his name. Teach. You have
Zoro.
No, that's not Zoro. That's Red. And then you have his partner. Oh my God.
These are a lot of new people for me.
Well, these are the 4 emperors. So Monkey D. Luffy had just beaten 2 of the emperors, right? But the point of this is I want you to see the art. The detail is there.
Dude. They go nuts.
I mean, when you talk about it's just as good, if not better in some ways, as comics on the regular. When you consider they're doing this week in and week out over and over and over again, as compared to you have a full month, or we'll take some time off, or right. The detail can be ridiculous. And at the same time, you have deviant artists that come in and they colorize it at the very end. They'll do a few pages each week just to kind of give you. All they're doing is just doing the coloring, and it gives you a little glimpse, right? But the storylines are intriguing, just as intriguing as comics are. The thing I like most, I'm going to stop sharing. The things I like most about them, and if anybody's interested, I can give you guys some links to go and read some of this anime.
So, as a comic book fan, what would you recommend as my first anime to watch?
Okay, so tell me your favorite comic that you really, really love reading, and then I'll tell you that one.
Okay. I'll give you 3. We'll say Spider-Man.
Okay. And?
Young Hero. Okay, Young Hero.
So we'll say Spider-Man. We'll say Hulk. And,
super powerful, okay.
We'll say Spider-Man, Hulk, and let's give it a little
Give it a twist.
We'll say Spawn.
Spawn, so now we're going to bring in a little darkness, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Castlevania.
Well, Castlevania would be a good one, but I'm going to change it. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say Bleach for that.
I haven't seen Bleach, but I know how amazing Bleach is.
And
I just haven't done it. I know how long it is.
And I'll give you a couple reasons why, right?
Okay.
What is Spider-Man? Spider-Man is a young man trying to do the right thing with some powers that were given to him.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's Bleach.
Okay.
What is the Hulk? What is the Hulk? This is a man that changes from a normal guy into the super powerful being, right?
That's what Bleach does. Yeah.
That's what Bleach does.
Yeah.
Now let's take Spawn. We got a little darkness with demons, monsters, and all this.
Yep.
That's what Bleach does.
Okay, so Bleach would be a good place for a comic book fan to start.
Absolutely.
Okay. Now, let's say, since we've talked about it, let's say I'm a MMO guy.
Oh, yeah, please go.
What would be a good place to start?
So you like massively multiplayer online games. So tell me, do you like the fantasy?
So I'll say the fantasy part. Let's start with fantasy.
So if you like the fantasy part, right, you have multiple options, right? Because a lot of them, like I said, they base a lot of them almost like if there's a based on.
We'll just say let's say I play WoW,
World of Warcraft.
So we'll start
hands down.
Okay,
I would say either choose Log Horizon.
Okay.
Or Sword Art Online.
The first season.
Yep, SAO.
Okay.
Or
SAO, yeah.
My personal favorite, Overlord.